Hello everybody, before I start the video, I'd just like to say, if you're not subscribed, consider subscribing. Anyway, let's get into the video. Today we'll be discussing the economy sports cars of the 90s and the 2000s from the big three automakers. We'll explore how these affordable, fun-to-drive cars captured the hearts of enthusiasts and left a lasting impact on the automotive industry. We'll focus on the big three American automakers, Ford, General Motors, and Chrysler, and their contributions to this exciting segment. To understand the rise of compact economy sports cars, we need to look back at the 1990s. This is a decade marked by economic growth, technological advancements, and a cultural shift towards individuality and self-expression. The automotive industry responded by creating cars that were not only affordable but practical, but also fun and sporty. The big three American automakers, Ford, General Motors, and Chrysler, recognized this trend and started developing cars that catered to young, budget-conscious enthusiasts. Let's start with Chrysler. In 1994, they introduced the Dodge Neon, a compact car that quickly gained popularity for its peppy performance and affordable price tag. The Neon was designed to compete with other compact cars like the Honda Civic and Toyota Corolla, but Chrysler had a unique ace up their sleeve. They saw potential in the Neon platform to create something special for driving enthusiasts. The Dodge Neon ACR, or American Club Racer, was a factory-built, race-ready version of the Neon. It featured a high-revving 2-liter dual overhead cam engine producing 150 horsepower and 133 foot-pounds of torque. With a 5-speed manual transmission, the ACR could accelerate from 0 to 60 in approximately 7.9 seconds. Special options with this car included lightweight wheels, a stripped-down interior to save weight, and a sport-tuned suspension that made it a giant killer on the racetrack, offering performance that rivaled more expensive sports cars at a fraction of the cost.
How's it going?
Good. Lots of room in here.
Yep.
And it's going to be getting a lot of use, right, sweetie?
Try that other thing against the seat. Well, what do you think?
This is going to be good.
Dodge Neon RT, 150 peak horsepower, 16-inch wheels, and enough room for, well, whatever.
Grab Dodge's 7100 powertrain pledge plus $1,500 cash allowance or low financing. Ford, GM, Toyota, and Honda don't match this.
Another version of the Neon, the RT, was introduced in 1998 as a sporty, daily driver. It featured a slightly detuned version of the ACR's engine, producing 150 horsepower and 135 foot-pounds of torque. The RT came with a 5-speed manual transmission and can go from 0 to 60 in about 7.7 seconds. Sportier styling cues like a rear spoiler and unique badging set it apart. The RT struck a balance between performance and practicality, making it a popular choice for young drivers who wanted a fun car without breaking the bank. Then we enter the 2000s when Dodge introduced the Neon SRT4.
What sets the Dodge SRT4 apart from your average pocket rocket? How about a heavy-duty 5-speed transmission, asphalt-hugging gas-charged struts, and a 215 horsepower turbocharged engine, making it the world's quickest production car for under 20 grand. How exactly did we pull this off? Let's just say, Papa was a rolling viper. Check out the SRT4 with Dodge's 770 powertrain limited warranty at your California Dodge dealer today.
Equipped with a turbocharged 2.4-liter engine producing 230 horsepower and 250 foot-pounds of torque. The SRT4 was one of the fastest and most affordable sport compact cars of its time. With a 5-speed manual, it could sprint from 0 to 60 in just 5.6 seconds. Special options included high-flow exhaust, performance-tuned suspension, and an optional limited slip differential, which made the SRT4 a formidable competitor on both the street and the track. Next up, we have Ford with its compact contenders. Ford made significant contributions to the compact sport car segment with models like the Escort ZX2 and the Focus. These cars were designed to offer sporty performance and practicality, catering to young drivers who wanted an exciting driving experience without spending a fortune.
We put some of California's top professional drivers together with our newest action hero, Ford ZX2.
It feels real safe and it handles great. You'll find some real zip in that Z-Tech engine.
ZX2 is a very cool car.
And now, for just $199 a month for 24 months, you can lease a whole new attitude with this all-new, loaded with extra ZX2 Sport Coupe.
It's just a blast to drive.
So grab life by the wheel for just $199 a month. Ford ZX2, a whole new attitude.
Action heroes!
The Ford Escort ZX2, introduced in 1998, featured a sporty design and a 2-liter Z-Tech engine that produced 130 horsepower and 127 foot-pounds of torque. With a 5-speed manual, the ZX2 could go from 0 to 60 in about 7.4 seconds. It was marketed as a sporty coupe, offering a fun and affordable option for young drivers. Special options included a sport package with upgraded suspension and unique styling elements.
Never let a small thing stand in your way. With all your heart you must follow. Keep your eyes on tomorrow. Follow what's deep inside you and do what you gotta do. Faith in you. Out of all the faith in you.
We also have the Ford Focus ZX3, introduced in 2000, was a sporty hatchback that quickly became popular for its agile handling and distinctive styling. The ZX3 featured a range of engines, including a 2-liter Z-Tech, producing 130 horsepower and 135 foot-pounds of torque, with a 5-speed manual transmission. The ZX3 could go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in approximately 8.5 seconds. Special options included a sport package with upgraded suspension and unique interior and exterior styling elements.
Ford Focus SVT. While its performance-tuned suspension led car and driver to say it is simply in a handling class all by itself, its power is creating a commotion all its own. Ford Focus SVT. If you haven't looked at Ford lately, look again.
In 2002, Ford upped the ante with the Focus SVT. The special vehicle team version of the Ford Focus came with a high-output 2-liter, producing 170 horsepower and 145 foot-pounds of torque. With a 6-speed manual, it can go from 0 to 60 in just 7.5 seconds. The Focus SVT was praised for its European-inspired handling and performance, making it a favorite among enthusiasts. Special options included upgraded brakes, a sport-tuned suspension, and unique interior and exterior design elements. General Motors also contributed to the compact sport car segment with models like the Chevrolet Cavalier Z24, Pontiac Sunfire GT, and Chevrolet Cobalt SS. These cars were designed to offer a combination of performance and affordability, appealing to young drivers looking for an exciting driving experience.
Listen to the heartbeat.
If you know Tucker, you know why he drives a Z24. Tucker gave up a fancy job to open up his own place. Strictly Cajun, no ties allowed. And he's got a philosophy that applies to his multi-port V6 Cavalier Z24 as well as his gumbo. If it doesn't burn, it ain't hot.
The heartbeat of America.
Nobody's winning like the heartbeat of America.
That's today's Chevrolet.
The Chevrolet Cavalier Z24 was introduced in the mid-1990s as a sporty variant of the Cavalier. It featured a robust 2.4-liter dual overhead cam engine producing 150 horsepower and 155 foot-pounds of torque. With a 5-speed manual transmission, the Z24 could accelerate from 0 to 60 in about 7.6 seconds. Special options included a sport suspension, upgraded brakes, and unique styling elements like a rear spoiler and sport seats.
I needed a reliable set of wheels. I wanted something hot. So I got a Sunfire. I shopped around. Neon, Civic, boring, and Escort. Are you kidding? All you've got to do is look at the Sunfire. It's got style and attitude.
Now get Sunfire with low 3.9% APR GMAC financing at your Northern Ohio Pontiac dealer.
Get what you want.
The Pontiac Sunfire GT shared the same platform as the Cavalier Z24, but featured unique styling and design cues. It was powered by the same 2.4-liter dual overhead cam engine, and with its 5-speed manual can go from 0 to 60 in about 7.6 seconds. The Sunfire GT was known for its distinctive design and sporty appeal. Special options included a sport-tuned suspension, unique interior and exterior trim, and performance tires.
Despite genetic similarities, siblings often harbor tension between each other. This can result in provocations against the older counterpart. But these are merely attempts to discover his place in the family. Cobalt, the new commotion coming to the Chevy family.
And then we have the Chevy Cobalt SS. Introduced in 2005, the Cobalt SS was a high-performance variant of the Cobalt. Initially available with a supercharged 2-liter engine producing 205 horsepower and 200 foot-pounds of torque, the Cobalt SS later offered a turbocharged version with 260 horsepower and 260 foot-pounds of torque. With a 5-speed manual transmission, the supercharged Cobalt SS could sprint from 0 to 60 in about 6.4 seconds, while the turbocharged version could do it in 5.5 seconds. Special options included a limited slip differential, performance suspension, and launch control. In conclusion, the compact economy sports cars of the 1990s and early 2000s from the Big Three captured the essence of driving excitement at affordable price. Models like the Dodge Neon ACR and Ford Focus SVT and Chevy Cobalt SS offered a blend of performance, practicality, and fun that resonated with young drivers. These cars not only provided a gateway to the world of performance driving, but also laid the groundwork for future generations of sporty, affordable vehicles. As we look back, it's clear that these compact legends left a lasting impact on the automotive landscape, proving that you don't need a supercar to have a super time behind the wheel. Thanks for joining us on this journey through the golden era of compact sports cars. If you like this video, make sure to leave a like down below for the YouTube algorithm, and if you really like this video, consider subscribing, and share your thoughts down in the comments below if you owned one of these cars. Anyway, I'll catch you in the next one.